Let's talk. Some people believe this COVID-19 was a bioweapon attack. Let's talk about it. I have not really talked about this in depth, and I ain't gonna talk too long on this. Um, it's a guy I like to watch, Last American Vagabond. I've been following him on and off last couple of months. I agree with him. He's up there with Max Blumenthal, and another girl I like too. I forgot her name. Used to be on RT. She's still on RT, I think. She got a movie called Gaza Fights for Freedom. Forgot her name. And she sued the state of Georgia recently because they're making it to where you have to sign an oath to not engage in BDS, which is boycott, divestment, and sanctions against Israel for what they're doing in Palestine. I agree 100%. I've been a BDS person for a while. I agree with that. I was with that before that was even popular. And she's suing them because you can't do that. You can't control you know what I mean? We're not saying we hate Israel. We're just saying we don't want to cooperate with what Israel does. And that's not hate towards Israel or to Jews. You're not such a. Last American Vagabond is really on point, but he goes in on this thing about America somehow made this, or America was a part of this. All that may be true. It's amazing. I've been in conspiracy theory for a long time, over a decade. I was back in George Bush in office. I was looking at WHO, WTO, and all that kind of stuff. And now, back then it was weird, and now I'm kind of moving away from the conspiracy theory. I knew all that stuff. I'm kind of away from it. To me, conspiracy theories are something you do when you have a government it's actually operating. And, maybe the government's not acting 100% correct, and we can disagree on certain things, but they're still operating. We still see them out there in the streets. We see them operating. What we're seeing with Trump is a lack of action on the side of the federal government, or a very delayed action. And this is what I expect from a punctified, pussified federal government. They take the teeth out of the federal government. You had them for a minute saying we're not going to tax people. They're not going to even do the income tax for a whole year. I don't understand that. This is free market capitalism gone wild. This is, and we watch the NBA players make fun of the COVID-19. A bunch of them got sick. We watch Rand Paul make fun of it. Now he got sick. To me, it's almost like that's the hand of God. You don't take this stuff seriously. And see, these are the people who mocked me 10 years about preparedness and survival. These are those people, and they're getting a due penalty for that. That's my opinion about that. It's sad for their families. But these are the kind of people that mocked me and thought it was funny and I'm weird and all this kind of stuff. You see pictures of them going out and filling a shopping cart full of toilet paper. We're not in an area or a time where we can do that. We're not afforded that luxury to sit back and look at this stuff from a distance and say, well, the federal government is operating. We may disagree on certain things. We're not, that's not what's going on. We're watching a federal government not operating. They're not operating. That's the point. You get it? They're not. How can we say this the right? I want to say this the proper way here. That being the case, I'm not really sitting around interested in that or getting up in the morning interested in conspiracy theories now. It's like I'm an adult now. It's almost like conspiracy theories are something kids do. Like conspiracy theories are, to me, in line with getting up early in the morning on Sunday morning and watching cartoons. When you're a kid and your mom's asleep and stuff, you get up real early in the morning to watch cartoons. And then your mom gets up and you get ready to go play arcade games or something that day. Play putt, golf, or go to the mall or whatever. When you're an adult, You can't do that because if I don't pay my rent, I'll be out in the street. If I pay my light bill, I won't have lights. If I don't pay, you know what I'm saying? If I don't get my groceries, I won't eat. If I don't put gas in my car, you put my car note or my car insurance. You see where I'm going with this? I'm an adult. And we're adults in a pandemic with the federal government that's not operating. So I'm sorry, I'm not really interested in sitting around looking at conspiracy theories. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm no mathematician. I'm no intellectual. Trust me. I'm not even really a survivalist. I'm just a guy that's interested in preparedness. And I've slacked over the years. I'm still ahead of a lot of people. So, I'm not really interested in that. I don't do that. I want to know about the numbers. I want to know what's going on in Italy. I want to know about what's going on and what's coming, and that's where I'm at. So I don't really, I'm not saying Last American Vagabond is wrong about this stuff. I'm saying it's irrelevant. Does that make sense? I'm not saying he's right. I'd love to meet him. I think he's a really intelligent guy. He goes into this stuff about they're going to take away our rights. Dude, you just watched all those kids on the beach in Florida, in California, even after the government has asked them not to go out there. What part of that do you not understand? Civil liberties are people who respect other people. If you're a person out here and you don't respect my rights, I don't respect yours either. We need government action. We need government forces. We need federal forces to deal with this threat if people don't take this seriously. And they're not taking it seriously. I see no reason to believe they would. You're gonna get rioting. That's coming. And you already got all these departments where hundreds of cops are down. You get it? You see where I'm going with this? People are not taking this seriously, especially in the South. Nobody's wearing masks. Nobody. So I just, I'm sorry. I just don't have time for it. I don't talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. We're acting on our own. We're in uncharted territory. It's like that movie. It's a movie years ago. The Omega Project or something. People went on the moon, and they were trying to dig something up in there, and they were like these monsters and stuff. Then it started happening one by one. The people on the team were getting killed, and nobody could come save them. That's where we're at. We're there. The Janus Project, whatever it's called. I'll put on another video eventually, but that's where we're at. We've got to act as though that's the case. You understand me? We don't have time for this. Peace.